English Home Language Cat Speech by Matthew Delport. When something resonates with us, it does not only mean that it aligns with something of great importance to us, but it means it appeals to us on an emotional level. Good day, ma'am, in class. A novel character's voice is developed through their personality, life experiences and journeys, thoughts, and various other things. Authors make use of these specific factors when developing a novel that is meant to resonate with a specific target audience. Today, I'd like to discuss 3 unique novel characters that have resonated with me throughout my FET phase: Brian Robeson, Starr Carter, and Morrie Schwartz, and how their voices have been created. Brian Robeson in the novel Hatchet is a young teenager who finds himself way out of his depths when being involved in a plane crash that has left him stranded in the Canadian woods. Brian would find himself there in an extremely negative mindset that became far worse before it got better. Then he let it come and cried for perhaps 3-4 minutes. Long tears, self-pity tears, wasted tears. The author Gary Paulson develops the voice of Brian directly through the experiences that he is exposed to and the difficult decisions he is forced to make. These choices and experiences transform the personality into the character he becomes. Being a young teenage boy myself at this stage, I can resonate with Brian in a figurative way. There have been times where I found myself in difficult situations, where it felt as if there is no escape. In Brian's case, it is his life that is in literal danger. In my case, it has been challenges I have faced throughout my life. It is during this time, however, that we learn and grow the most. As Brian develops into an adolescent, he learns important qualities such as mind over matter. These are qualities that I too have learned. With the attitude and mindset of Brian, I continue to work on not allowing difficult situations to get the better of me. Starr Carter from the novel The Age You Give is at first a very reserved and self-conscious teenager who endured a traumatic experience. She felt as though it was necessary to hide herself, all whilst having to grieve the loss of a friend. Despite this, Starr transforms herself, demonstrating tenacity, courage, and admirable leadership qualities. Angie Thomas develops the voice of this courageous girl by highlighting the choices that she made when exposed to difficult circumstances. This helped create a very unique life journey that defined the voice of Starr Carter. The ability to initiate change in her life from being scared of who she is to being proud of who she is extremely admirable. I can't change where I come from or what I've been through, so why should I be ashamed of what makes me me? The ability to accept and induce change is something that strongly resonates with me. Being a teenager, I previously found myself in a position where I was ashamed to be who I truly was. I found myself being afraid to lead, afraid to speak out, and afraid to achieve. Sometimes I still find myself in this position, as I'm sure everyone else does too. But Starr demonstrates that the only way to combat this is to accept and be proud of oneself. Although not perfect, it is something that I continuously try and work on. Morrie Schwartz from the novel Tuesdays with Morrie is an extremely intelligent and wise man. Rightfully so, as he had a doctorate in philosophy. Despite Morrie being in a frail state, as his body slowly succumbed to ALS, he found no room for negativity in his life. He instead made it his duty to teach Mitch his philosophies so that it could be shared with the world. The author Mitch Albom develops the voice of Morrie primarily through his teaching and personality. It is during the classes that Morrie gives to Mitch that we see the voice of Morrie develop as a sweet old man that wants to help others view the world as he does. It is this personality that develops over the course of the novel that resonates most with me. Morrie radiates positive energy in all ways possible despite his difficult circumstances. The most important thing in life is to learn to give love and let it come in. There have been times where I found it difficult to remain positive, where I've begun to lose sight of what I truly love and want. It is in these times that I choose to make use of Morrie's positivity and philosophies. These three unique novel characters, Brian Robeson, Starr Carter, and Morrie Schwartz, have inspired me by being exemplary role models. I've been able to resonate with their journeys and personalities, allowing me to learn valuable lessons which I've been able and will continue to apply in my life, assisting me each day to take one step further to being the person I want to be. Thank you very much, ma'am and class.